Hey guys, Caleb's Cards here, coming at you with another TTM mail day. This is going to be for Friday and Saturday, which I got only one on Friday, but we have a bunch that came in on Saturday, so it's pretty much the entire mailbox was mine but one. So that should be exciting to open those up, and I'll open those live for you. So first we will start with what came in on Friday, the single return. And it is a 4 cards signed by an excellent relief pitcher from the 80s and 90s, Mr. J. Howell, on a 91 score. Oops, somebody's upside down. A 91 tops, a 93 tops, and 89 player, all in a Dodgers uniform. So pretty cool there. Then, and of course, Mr. Howell's a really great TTM signer if you guys haven't tried him yet. We did get a failure coming back from an AA GPBL player. It says Virginia Ventura Manina. Came back returned to sender, not deliverable as address. Maybe because it's in New Jersey, I don't know because they've been having so much trouble with the virus, or maybe she's just not there, I don't know. But there was 2 addresses for her that somebody posted recently, and I just tried the top one, so maybe I'll try the bottom one more time and see what happens. I don't know. So we'll set that off to the side. So first possible success here. This is a hand canceled stamp from San Diego, California. Can't read my little thing in the back, but it says 5 something. So it got ripped up. So hopefully it's this year. It doesn't look like it'd be older, but I guess I'll know when I open it up. Well, this is a recent one. So we got Mr. Tom Griffin, who signed over his facsimile on the 82 tops. He returned my letter. I don't know if he wrote anything. Well, he put amen to my Philippians 4:13 inscription. So pretty cool. A little extra there. So that's Mr. Tom Griffin, who, if you look at the back of his stats here, a pretty decent pitcher there. I believe reliever mostly. Played for the Astros for a long time, 69 to 76. It looks like he did do some spot starting every now and then, but had over 1,000 strikeouts, 400 ERA. So not too bad of a pitcher there, Mr. Tom Griffin. Then we have coming back from Greensboro, North Carolina. Sent out 520. This come back from Mr. Jack Mckeon. I thought I only sent 2 cards, but apparently I sent 3. I got 2 89 tops and a 79 tops when he was the manager of the Oakland A's. It looks like somebody's already started checking off those checklists in the back. I didn't even notice that, but very cool. Again, Mr. Jack Mckeon, of course, was a great MLB manager. And he was managing recently with either the Marlins again or the Nationals. I can't remember who it was. And he was like one of the oldest managers ever. Next up we got Tampa, Florida, St. Petersburg area. 520. And we got hard hitting Marc Whitten on one card. I think he usually only signs one, maybe two at a time. This is from Topps Fun Box, 1992. I also thought that'd be kind of a cool card to get him on. So pretty cool. He was a big power hitter in the early 90s. I think 92 or 93 was when he really exploded with the home runs. So I forget which year it was that he did that. So he had like 40 home runs or something like that. So really cool there. And we got another one from Tampa, Florida, St. Petersburg area. Also on 5/20. That was just sent out. For the month of May. And it's Mr. Ted Power, relief pitcher. Really good relief pitcher. Also, I believe, still a pitching coach on the Reds, I want to say. Usually, lately, he's only been signing 2 per. So if you do send to him, only send 2 cards. But he signed 88 Topps and 89 Topps. So very cool. And he's always been a really good signer too over the years. Next up is coming back from Norfolk, Virginia. Sent out on 5/20. There's a note. Oh no, this is used for some added protection. It is coming back from Alabama defensive great Byron Braggs, which he included the Roll Tide inscription there. It's kind of hard to see on this one, so it has a lot of dark spots. And this is when he was playing in the 80s with the Green Bay Packers. Looks like he's about to go get whoever that is, Nowrosky. Never heard of that Falcons quarterback before. But that's kind of a cool shot I found of him in the NFL. So really neat to get Mr. Byron Braggs. Next up we have New York, New York. And this is an old one. I've been trying not as much as possible not to send too much to New York and New Jersey. But every now and then. But this is sent out in March. So it looks like they signed my note, I can see. Says thank you for the kind note. So this is coming back from Miss Tyne Daly. She's a really good actress. This is from more of a Broadway play. Did some stage acting. And then this is a shot from a show that she's quite well known for, Cagney and Lacey. She played 2 female cops with the main character. So that was a really cool shot to find. And this one, she's dated 1965. So she's a really pretty lady. 1965 on a 5x7. So that would have been probably near about the time when she was starting. Because Cagney Lacey was, I believe, late 70s, early 80s. So that's neat. This was either sent off for autographs for a cure or Bruce. I don't remember. I'll have to double check my notes to see. So that's still a really cool return though. Next up, this looks like an old one. Indeed it is. I just saw it back. Coming back from Santa Clarita, California. It was sent out in June of last year, 2019. Let's see who we got. Hopefully it's an old celebrity return or something. And it sure is. Sure is. Kept seeing a bunch of people get them back. I'd never tried them before, so I thought it'd be really cool. Got Jonathan Frakes, who's played the commander on Star Trek, on I think Star Trek The Next Generation, I think it was. I don't remember. Then he signed a 5x7. So I just sent him 2, I believe. So he usually takes a decent bit to get back, but he usually gets back to you. So, but he gets a lot of fan mail, so that's to be expected. So thank you, Mr. Frakes, for that. Then we got North Texas, Dallas, Texas. Sent out 520. Looks like they wrote on the note. It is going to be, and this one's off for autographs right here, I know for sure. This is extraordinary man here. He's currently one of the oldest living baseball players. I believe he's 95 years old. He became a cardiologist. He fought during World War II. Or it was Korea. I have to double check, but I know he fought in the military during the time of his playing days. And he also became the AL president for a short time. It is Mr. Bobby Brown, former New York Yankee. So really cool there. And I got one, this is a more recent one. I'm getting, I think, a little bit of a tribute from the Yankees. And then he also signed this piece of paper here. Maybe he's just testing out the marker, or just giving us a freebie, I don't know. Really cool return there from Mr. Bobby Brown. Of course, there's a lot to be said about him, but I've seen several videos that you probably all have seen explaining what he does, so or did. So I don't think I need to go into that, but really cool return there to get back from Mr. Bobby Brown. I first sent him probably when I was first starting this 5 or 6 years ago, and haven't ever sent him since. So thought it'd be cool to get him on some photos, and one will be going to autographs for here. And final return we have here today, and they sent extras in their own envelope. They used mine as for an extra stamp. It's come back, it looks like Sidney Kubrick, who should be an original Little Rascal. So this also, here's a tip. If you guys are wanting to send 8x10s, that usually takes about 3 stamps on each envelope, your SASE and the one you're sending. Now, if you want to protect your photos with and make them more rigid with like cardboard or those plastic top loaders for 8x10s, you're going to want to put more like 4 or 5. So, in case you are wondering, 3 usually is just fine. You're not going to stiffen up the envelope that much. He also did play in some other TV shows later on. So he signed the back of this one. And here's a photo. This isn't from Little Rascals, but I had to actually look it up which one that was. I could tell you if I get on Star Tiger real quick. Maybe. I think it was from Flight Lieutenant. Flight Lieutenant or Came the Brawn. Yeah, because I think it was a World War II movie. I guess he did only 4 things, so still cool though. This one is from the Little Rascals, Our Gang. So he's on the left there. He signed the back as well. And then he included a couple extra 8x10s for Kim and myself, which is really cool. So it says, to Kim, it was great fun being a little rascal. Sidney Kubrick. That's a famous shot of him with all the dirt on his face. And then it says, Dear Caleb, it was great fun being a little rascal. Sending home Kybrick. So really neat return. I'll have to write him back a thank you note for those extras, and I'll have to look in my little book to see when I sent that out, because I forgot how to spell his name right, and I never like reported it as a pending. So it had to have been at least a month or two, I think, since I've sent that. Maybe it was at the beginning of the month, I don't remember. I'll have to double check. So that's a pretty nice mail day, in my opinion. So let me know what you guys think, and hopefully you enjoyed this episode of opening all these TTMs. Sorry, I was trying to be a little quiet because people are still sleeping. It's 5:30, so still early in the morning for everybody else, but not for me. So I will see you all hopefully Monday with some more mail, depending on what time it comes at. If it comes at 9 o'clock, then obviously they're not going to be able to do that. So, but we'll try our best here. So thank you guys again. I'll see you all later. Bye.